My brother's last voicemail only had one word: run. But I didn't, and now I wish I had. The road to Black Hollow was a narrow, twisting strip of broken asphalt, swallowed by towering pines. Maya had been driving for hours, replaying the same 4-second voicemail that had ripped her life apart. Alex's terrified breathing, one whispered word: run! Then silence forever. No more calls, no more messages, no trace of him, except for a location pin dropped deep inside the forest near an abandoned farmhouse. At sunset, it rose between the trees, leaning, rotting, and starving for attention. The windows were black like empty eye sockets. The porch sagged like a mouth frozen mid-scream. Even the wind seemed to die before reaching it. Maya stepped out of the car, feeling the weight of the forest closing around her. The air smelled of wet earth and something metallic underneath. She pushed the door open. It groaned, a long, slow cry of something waking up after years of sleep. The inside was even worse. Peeling wallpaper curled like old skin. The air felt thick, almost solid. And on the dusty floor, a trail of muddy footprints, fresh ones. They led deeper into the house. "Alex?" she whispered. Her voice sounded small, swallowed by the silence. A thud came from upstairs. Soft, but too intentional. Maya hesitated. Fear pooled in her stomach, cold and heavy. Another thud. Then a dragging sound. She followed the footprints up the staircase. Each step groaned under her weight, as if warning her to turn back. Halfway up, something brushed her shoulder, cold, like fingers made of air. She spun. Nothing. Only a long hallway stretched before her, lined with doors, all slightly open, all angled like they were waiting for her to choose wrong. The footprints stopped at the last door. Maya pushed it open slowly. The room was empty, except for a tall, antique mirror standing in the corner. Its frame was carved with strange symbols. Her flashlight flickered as she stepped closer. Then she froze. The mirror showed someone standing behind her. Maya spun around, heart slamming against her ribs. No one. She turned back. The figure in the reflection was closer, blurry, faceless, head tilted unnaturally. It raised a hand. Long, thin, stretched fingers pointed directly at her. A sudden pressure clamped around her wrist, cold, invisible. She cried out, stumbling backward. The mirror rippled like water. Whispers rose from it, soft at first, then multiplying, layering over each other. One word. Hundreds of voices. Stay. Maya jerked free and scrambled toward the door, but it slammed shut with a force that shook the walls. Her flashlight flickered once, then died. The darkness was alive. Something crawled across the floor. Something else breathed behind her ear. A voice whispered, "He stayed. Now you will too." Maya screamed and threw herself against the door. It burst open. She raced down the hallway, down the stairs, and stopped. The front door was gone. In its place, a smooth, solid wall. "No, no, please!" Whispers slithered around her like cold smoke. The light bulbs buzzed and flickered on, stretching shadows across the walls like claws. Something heavy crept across the ceiling above her. She staggered into the kitchen, searching for another exit, but all the windows were boarded shut from the inside. Then she saw it, carved into the wall, fresh and jagged. "Don't look at the mirror." Her blood ran cold. A drawer behind her slid open on its own. Against her better judgment, she looked. Inside, Alex's necklace, the one he never removed. Tears blurred her vision. Alex? Something moved behind her, slow, deliberate. She turned. The mirror was there. It had followed her. The surface was no longer reflective. It churned dark and liquid, like ink swirling in endless water. Then a pale hand burst out of it. Alex's. Maya, help me. Pull me out. She grabbed his wrist. It was freezing, too freezing. Another hand wrapped around hers from inside the mirror. Larger, sharp claws dug into her skin. Alex's face appeared, but his eyes were hollow. His mouth stretched too wide, almost splitting. "Stay with me," he whispered. The claws tightened, pulling her toward the surface. Maya screamed and yanked herself free. The mirror cracked violently. A low growl rumbled from within it. The whispers erupted again, now a roar. "Stay! Stay! Stay!" Maya ran. This time the front door had reappeared. She didn't hesitate. She flung it open and ran into the forest, branches tearing at her arms. She didn't look back. She didn't breathe until she reached her car and locked the doors. The engine roared to life. She sped down the road, gripping the steering wheel until her knuckles turned white. Only when she hit the main highway did she dare look in the rearview mirror. The house was gone. Not ruined, not distant. Gone, as if it had never existed. But the bruises on her wrist remained. Long, finger-shaped marks, too inhuman to explain. And as she drove, her radio crackled. Through the static, a voice whispered, "You left, but the house is still waiting."